Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And as much as it pains me to make this video right after we get done with the stream, I do have the obligatory, reasoning that I have to make a should you summon video. So, first things first, let's talk about the shop. I bought all the packs, so they don't show up anymore, right? So we did have, I guess we can go to the news instead. So we had these gold ticket packs, right? And you can buy the big pack 6 times, and it comes with 1,000 crystals and 5 4-star or higher guaranteed tickets. Now, these 4-star or higher guaranteed tickets are gold tickets, and they have their own separate banner from like the normal crystal summon banner and the normal like silver tickets. So these are separate. You can't use crystals on it, you can only use the tickets, and it has its own separated pity system. So if you spend 13 of these gold tickets, you can pity a copy of SHUNA, and if you use 18 of those tickets, you can pity a copy of Milam. And you can buy the big pack 6 times, the small pack 3 times, and then the medium packs 3 times, and then the small pack 2 times. And it ends up being 38 tickets and like 8,000 something crystals, right? It's fucking expensive, I'll tell you that much. I think if you buy all of it, it's just over $700. So, whales, break it out, I guess. Wallet no jutsu is real strong. But it does at least guarantee you a copy of Milam and SHUNA if you buy all of it. So, I mean, I guess. I mean, I could spend $700 in Dokkan and not pull crap. And I'm not guaranteed anything, right? There are other games where you can do that. Fate Go can do that. Other games are much more generous. Don't be wrong. This is not great, but at least I have copies of them now, right? So $700, 38 tickets, which means you can buy 1 copy of Milam, 1 copy of SHUNA, and you can buy a little pack that gives you 3 5-star awakening shards with all 38 tickets. And then you also have 8,000 something crystals, which is almost enough to pity again, right? So definitely only for whales. I don't really recommend buying all of them unless you really are inclined to spend like that. So that's the first thing to go over is that banner. I can't show you the banner either because I used all the tickets. So let's talk about the units now. So let's go down to my level 84 SHUNA. So I pulled 1 SHUNA in 38 tickets and 9,000 crystals. And I didn't pull any Milams. So my soul is actually dying right now. I am not a happy camper. That is a fuck ton of money that pretty much I went to waste. But let's just move on from that fact and let's talk about the unit. So she has, because of that stat boost thing that they did, she has very, very good stats. Even baseline. She's a magic type. She's attack growth. Her first skill, her ult again has that secondary effect of increasing all allies' stun evasion by 50% for 2 turns. And then she has a 430% multiplier at level 84, and it goes up to 470 at level 100. Her first skill is the Windmill ult buff, 70% for everybody on the ult damage, and then the secondary effect is lowers a single target's water resistance by 30%, which is very good for the water team, and it's definitely a lot better than Windmill's secondary effect, which gives her like a 30% chance to crit. Which, I mean, yeah, you can ult with Milam, but she's not your main damage dealer, and SHUNA is single target. So this can definitely help out a lot on the water team, and if you don't have Windmill, then you can still have a 70% ult booster, because that's really what we use Milam for anyway. We don't care about her crit chance on herself. She's not nuking. Her second skill is a double orange to double blue orb change, and also increases all of your gauges on blues by 10%, so that's pretty standard across the board right there. Her trait, when your troop contains 3 or more battle characters, increases skill points by 2 every 2 turns. Available in support. So this is different. We've seen characters give skill points on the start of turn like Soe. We have seen characters give, like 3 skill points every 3 turns like Velzard and Wind Valentine. but we've never seen a character give 2 points every 2 turns, and I believe this goes up to 4 when you get her up. Yeah, we get her up to level 92. She gives 4 points every 2 turns, so that's actually a lot better. You don't have to wait as long. Yeah, you get a little bit less, but a lot of the times when I'm missing points, I'm missing not a lot. I'm missing about 1 or 2 off of my total that I need. Okay, thank you, Cat. So definitely can come in handy when you need it. It's not a protection trait, but it is skill points are the next best thing, right? I think her skills are pretty good. You know, the orb change is pretty generic. We just got a really, really good double orange to double blue orb change in Guild, and it's the exact same skill. And he has the full blue giveaway, so I think he will work well on this team. The alt boost, again, is good, but you can only really capitalize on its full potential on a water team. So, and I don't think that this Shuna will be the primary DPS unit. I think she is good support for a DPS unit that's coming, just like Earth Benimaru was a very good support for Earth Valentine, and she came last. So we will have to wait and see the next 2 weeks to see what other units they decide to drop, and who else will show up. But let's talk about Milam now, who is down here. So she leads water and magic damage, and her skill is that it's Space Veldora, right? You know, you increase your water attack by 10% until the end of battle forever, until you decide to nuke someone. She increases the blue skill point increase by 100% every time you use, up to 500%. So this is a little bit different than what we saw with Space Veldora, because Space Veldora would increase all orbs skill point increase by 50% up to 250. So we're now limiting ourselves to only boosting blues, but we get a lot more skill points out of it, especially when we're at maximum stack. So during the Milam showcase, we will definitely show that off. And then, just like Veldora and Cabby, we increase our skill cost by 40 every time we use it. So this is a stacking team right here. So this will work great with, you know, Water Shuna giving that resistance down and alt boost. This will work great with the hero. This will work great with, you know, Rimuru giving attack boost. So you can definitely do the same things that you would normally do with the space team with this new water team. And I would not be surprised if we got some kind of water attack support unit like Space Milam has, like Leon has. I would not be surprised if we got some gigantic 50% water attack boost in one of these upcoming 2 units. Maybe it'll be Xion, because there is a character model of her in a bikini in the story event, so it stands to reason they might use that anyways. So we could see Bikini Xion. We could also see someone else as our 3rd unit. Maybe Ramaris. I don't know. She needs a battle unit. She doesn't have one besides Octogram. So we could see our 2nd copy of Sokka. We could see our 1st copy of Isis. I don't really know. But are they worth summoning for? So that's the thing. Milam, like Veldora, is niche, right? She is a good protector on her own team because of that unlimited stacking. But if you put her anywhere else, you're boosting blues and you're raising skill cap. Is that good? Yeah, I mean, in a vacuum, looking at it on paper, 100% skill point on blues is great, because, you know, the win meta that we just got out of was focused on blues. We just have Geld, who makes blues and hands them over to your DPS. So boosting blue skill points is cool, but you're missing out on a major third of her passive, and the part that really, really matters. So unless you're like you have a really good Velzard and you have Shuna as well, and you've got a really, really good water team, and you're gonna whale and get all the new units, I think you can wait on Milam and see who else is coming before you really decide to summon. Everyone will get 30 tickets at least on this banner. You got 10 from logging in today, you get 20 from the bingo board and missions, and then we should get maybe another 10 from something else. I can't remember. I think it's a minimum of 30 tickets though. So you have 3 multis, and you might get lucky. I know during my stream, a whole bunch of people got lucky on their pulls and pulled both of them in their first multi. I wish that was me, but now here we are. So I think you can easily wait and hold off on Milam And then Shuna is also very good, but again, we have a double orb changer already, right? We already have someone that converts oranges to blues. We have a lot of them, actually. And again, this 70% alt boost is good, but unless you're using a water team, you're not really capitalizing on the true potential of, you know, that water resistance down. Because you can certainly bring her on any team. You could put her on the space team if you want. You could put her on the fire team. But none of those units are going to care about the 30% water resistance unless you're also nuking with Shuna, of which she's only going to help herself, which isn't truly useful. The Wind Milam, yeah, is the same case because you're not really nuking with her, and her 30% crit chance, again, is not truly useful. So she definitely has a spot on teams. But Wind Milam is also an OG unit. She's been in the general banner since launch. So chances are you have her. I don't think if you have Wind Milam, you need to summon for this Shuna. It's cool that she has that extra stun evasion effect. We'll try that out during the showcase as well. But again, they're waifus. They're bikini waifus, and I myself could not resist the temptation of summoning. Are they must-haves? I don't think so. I don't think so. We have units that do what Shuna does, and Milam, again, is only truly effective on the water team, which, again, if you have a good water team, then she will do very well, and she'll make your Velzard hit stupid numbers. That will be part of the showcase as well. But I think it's a very easy, safe bet to, you know, get the 3 free multis, wait for the next couple banners, and then make your decision. Is the rest of the water meta really that good? Does it really deserve to have, you know, a super overpowered stacking protector like Milam? We'll have to wait and see. So right now, I don't know if it's necessary. Maybe in 2 weeks it will be, and then we'll revise my statement. But until then, I think you can save your crystals and hold out for a little bit longer, unless you really, really want to simp for Bikini, Shuna, and Milam, which I did. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Shuna and Milam. Did you summon? If you got great luck, I don't want to hear it. It's just gonna make me salty. But you're gonna put it in the comments anyway, so I can't really stop you. So let me know what you think. Let me know how your summons went, all that jazzy jazz. And that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.